Hi, I'm Gareth Armstrong, and this Porsche 944 is my new daily driver. Now, you may immediately be wondering, in the intro to this series we saw a perfectly good workshop that has been made available to me. So why am I filming in my driveway? Well, this is actually filmed a few days before that, and let me show you why. One of the first things that I noticed in the pre-purchase inspection was that the belt buckle unit was missing its casing. Now, why is that an issue? Well, because the casing is a vital part of how the unit actually functions. And so this episode is all about replacing a belt buckle unit in your 944. In previous models and in the 924, for example, this unit was attached to the bodywork. So if I do this, here, that's a confirmation that what we have is to take out the seat in order to get to this unit and to be able to replace it. There are much quicker ways to doing this than using an Allen key, but unfortunately this is all I have at the house. Alright, so we've got a little bit of money. It's alignment. At least we know it was done in, what was this? What's the date? 2010. So we've got two cables. The one, a simple clip. Let's see how easy it is to take that one off. Okay, clip number one. One number two is a much bigger adventure. It's a bigger unit. Alright, it's actually quite a simple unit. Alright, we are using a 17 spanner. We of course could have used a ratchet, probably smarter, but not quite necessary. Okay, let's just check the spaces. 2 on the inside, 2 on the outside, and the unit. This is the newish unit. It's not really new, it's second hand. It's off a 924. The reason I decided to buy second hand was they are hard to find, and if I want to get an OEM version, it is incredibly expensive to bring into the country. But what you'll see with the difference between this unit and that unit is the older unit, it's a 1984 924, is that this unit doesn't have the electronics attached to it. It's just this unit. And maybe at some point what I'll do is I'll take the unit apart and see if I can install this element onto that unit, but until then I'd rather just be able to buckle up. I've got some degreaser, engine cleaner, just in case this stuff doesn't come off as easily as I hope it will, but otherwise it's just some soapy water, so dishwashing liquid, and let's just take a minute and look at what the previous owners did here. I have no idea what in the world is going on, what was going on. Try to paint it, try to stain it, I don't actually know. But we're going to have to clean it off. It's another job for another day. Let's get back to it. Some bolt, the thread is there, it's on the outside. Alright, let me show you what I've done. Pulled this up, pulled these on both sides forward at the same time, because if I try and lift this and then pull it backwards, all I'm going to do is be running into the floor. Looks pretty good. That's what that noise is. So I find it a little bit disconcerting that bolts this size, 6 of them, are keeping me, the seat belt in the car. So that's quite an interesting thought, and a bit of a concerning thought actually. And there it is, buckled up and safe. And that was the point of today's video, to make sure that I, as a driver, am buckled up and safe, and also that the passenger has their seatbelt available to them and they're safe. I did mess up though. I put the release button on the inside rather than on the outside, but it actually isn't such a big deal. I just slide my thumb in, and there, as quick as that. So we're going to be taking out the seats again. It's not a big issue. We're going to have to pull everything out so we can clean it. You saw the state of the seats, so that's coming in a future episode. And while I'm still here at home, there are some things that I could do to the engine. I know the timing belt is a big thing for me. I'm really concerned about it. But I also don't really want to do too many things without being able to produce it really well. So while I'm here at home, I'm going to do a couple of other small things. For example, my wife's been complaining about the sun visor because there's a clip missing and it doesn't quite work as well as it should. So bits and pieces, odds and ends like that, maybe some of the big things. But whether we do it here or whether we do it in a workshop, I look forward to having you along for the journey. See you then.